Let's talk first about the insurance market in Turkey. Was it affected by the economic crisis that affected the entire world? I know that Turkish economy is very strong and recorded growth despite all the problems from abroad.
Yes, Turkey is quite a lucky country when it's come to this economical crisis, because in 2000, Turkish premium income was $1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Now it is nearly $12 billion.
Oh.
It's 10 times
in
12 years' time.
Yeah, impressive.
The growth, but still, to the size of the economy, to the size of the country, still is small. I mean, economy is doing far better than what the insurance market is doing. The insurance market should have done far better than what it is now. But still, when you look, the growth is impressive.
Why do you think that it didn't develop the way it should?
Yeah, it's first of all, I mean, when you look to the growth of the economy, it is quite exemplary growth. Again, the per capita income was very low, suddenly gone now around $15,000.
Yes.
And economy and insurance goes hand in hand. And if you look what, as I said, economy has done, comparatively insurance hasn't done the same. The reason for that, I blame the insurance companies. I have no doubt about that. Because insurance is all about how to sell the idea.
Yeah.
It is, in insurance, what we sell is a piece of paper. Behind that piece of paper,
an expectation.
Expectation, thank you. Now, it is, for that reason, it is much different, much difficult than tangible goods, to sell the tangible goods. Because when customer comes to you, to sell the tangible food, it's much easier because you deliver something immediately.
Yeah.
You come somebody to buy a fridge from you, you take the money and give the fridge.
Yeah.
Wants to buy a book, you take the money, you give the book. But in insurance, you don't deliver anything, you just give them a piece of paper. Now, for that reason, salesmanship becomes very important. You need to train the salesman. What's happening is insurance companies are not properly training the salespeople. Still, for that reason, insurance in our part of the world, all in this region, it is something to be sold.
Yes.
Not something to be bought. Now, it is exactly the same in the United States, in Europe, in Japan. They started something to sell it.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, they explained themselves very well, and they created awareness. Awareness is a very important thing. Penetration only follows awareness.
Yeah.
Now, of course, in developing countries, there's another problem, cost element. But not even cost element, I don't too much believe in it. I give a lot of talk on the agencies and brokers meetings. After one of my talks, in the break, I was sitting with 4 agencies, and one of them said, "Oh, you talk wonderful, very nice, but you are not aware the country's facts and figures." I said, "What is it?" He said, "People, they cannot afford to buy insurance." I said, "Look, all 4 of them, they were smokers. They bought a pack on the desk." I said, "How much does it cost, this cigarette?" Because I'm not smokers. Oh, they said, "That much." And I said, "Do you know that with the cost of a pack of cigarettes, your clients, people you need to convince, they can cover their house as well as they can buy small amount of life policy?"
Yeah.
And I said, Can't you tell them that to give up cigarette if they don't afford to buy it and go and insure themselves? He said, no, it's very difficult. I said, no, you need to convince them. Cigarette spoils their health. Insurance protect their properties and families.
Yeah.
It is that easy to explain. If you cannot explain this, you are not a good salesman, I said.
Yeah.
It is penetration is the most important thing, which it is in this country. It is still available to be explored. That's why 76% of the Turkish insurance industry has been bought by the international companies. International companies in their own countries, they came to the conclusion that growth is not there in their countries.
Not yet, not anymore.
Not anymore. It is, I'm not going to say it is stopped, but stagnated.
Yeah.
The growth is too minimal, too small. For that reason, they are looking to certain places where they can grow. Because growth in our profession is the most important thing. Without growth, we cannot accumulate.
Yeah.
Insurance is about accumulation, accumulate the wealth. Now, if you look to what the international insurance companies have created, they are giant. It's if you study this year the profit of the major insurance companies in Europe, you will be shocked. It is major five, if you take, they're all around 5 billion euro net profit.
Yes.
Net. So it is that profit partly comes from technical and partly comes from the investment income, of course.
Yes.
Our insurance industries, yet they are in childhood. They need to come to their senses to grow and accumulate their wealth and increase their capital and free reserves so that they can benefit also from investment income. It is two-column business insurance. Investment income, technical income. They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
There is no guarantee they can both have a profit from both. But they have to have at least from one, if not from both, a profit, so that they will not show the loss. Unfortunately, the Turkish market is showing loss for the couple of years. Too many reasons for that. International companies, they came to create a market share. They have money behind. They are big, they are rich, they are strong.
Yeah.
They say, we can afford to lose money here for the sake of market share. If we get a market share, by the time we can work on that, more increase, and we can make a profit. In the insurance, the other companies, which local companies, they are fighting on this one. So with this fight, what's happening is competition.
Yeah.
That competition is not helping anybody. It's going too far. When there is nothing wrong in competition, please don't quote me, don't misunderstand me. I believe in competition. Without competition, you can reach nothing.
It's the base of the free economy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Base of the economy, you well said. But there is a limit for everything. Everything should be limited. You cannot go extreme in anything. Anything you imagine in life,
Yeah.
extremism, it kills you.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation, it helps you. While that is the case, but this is the third year, more or less, they are not producing a proper profit.
Yeah.
One of the reasons is motor.
And coming back to motor insurance, I heard that in Turkey it's about 60% of the entire market. Yeah. What can you tell us to be the main problems of the motor insurance?
In the motor insurance, I think it is what did not realize, it's a compulsory insurance. It's mean. They have to issue that policy.
Yeah.
While that is the case, while the government or legislation force you to issue the policy,
Yeah.
you cannot go and go under the normal tariff.
Yeah.
You have to stick to tariff because it is a long tail business. In the long tail business, there's no joke. You cannot play with it because you collect the premium, you are happy,
Yeah.
but claims come later on. And one more thing, when the limit grows, myself, I'm a lawyer, beside insurance.
Yeah.
when the limits increases,
Yeah.
they start, lawyers show interest in
Yes,
it.
of course.
It's what they call to them in the United States, which I don't agree, and I love them. True, I will tell you why I love them. They call them ambulance chasers.
Yeah.
Now, these people, in the past, they did not care about it. Limit was very small.
Yeah.
Didn't really mean anything for them. Now the limit's gone up. With this limit's gone up, should have given an enormous signal to the insurance industry. From now on, sharks will be around.
Yes, of course.
They will hit us. They will attack us. They will really try to get everything out of us.
Yeah.
Now,
Excuse me for a moment. Do you think it's a solution? Exists a solution for this?
it's now, first of all, if they are not aware, if they don't take a precaution, if they don't increase their rates, and they will be more in trouble.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, the lawyers not taking it seriously, and also they go even, not maybe here in the hospitals, but in the other countries, go to Africa. We can't. Probably tomorrow I will give one example. I mean, it's one bus in Kenya had an accident. 30, you won't believe this, huh? And the capacity of the bus was 30 people. It's 180
Oh my God.
people claimed.
Yeah. Oh.
And the lawyers, they were all in hospital. And they were taking the address of everybody,
Yeah.
even the visitors.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It is so much open to exploitation.
Yeah.
If something is open for exploitation, that it is really...
The lawyers will come.
Yeah. Now, coming back to why I like them,
Yeah.
I will explain that. You are very young, you may not remember. There was a major loss in North Sea. It's called Piper Alpha.
Yeah.
And this Piper Alpha loss, when it occurred, I think it was in 1881. Yeah, I think it was in 1881. No, 1981, sorry. One full of plane with the lawyers came from United States.
Wow.
Yes, true. And they headed by one of the most famous U.S. lawyer, top one. Of course, the news gone to London that they are coming. The whole press, they were in the Heathrow Airport.
Yeah, waiting.
Waiting. Of course, he's a very clever chap, very sharp. He understood the issue. He said, okay, I understand what you are for. I'm going to have a press conference. So they go on to a place, arrange the press conference. He said, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you are calling us. You call us ambulance chasers. We are ambulance chasers. We are proud to say that we are ambulance chasers. Without us, there will be more accidents, more death of the employees. Because they are scared of us, the employers, they take all the precautions. So we are bringing solution. We are trying to penalize the people who do not take these precautions. Isn't it right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But coming back to the Turkish insurance market, how is the situation of bodily injury claims nowadays? Because in the rest of the Europe, you know that it's a major problem for the insurance company.
Well, luckily still in Turkey, whiplash is not there.
Yeah.
It's not as in UK. In UK, whiplash is 2 billion.
Yeah.
2 billion pound causing. I think it is yearly only. It is medical, not compensation. 8 million pound.
Yeah.
It's huge. At the moment, whiplash, which is the most dangerous things, probably tomorrow we will touch upon that. It is not there. But it will come.
Yeah.
If they don't take a precaution. Because things here are coming gradually, bit by bit, slowly it's coming. Definitely, there will be time. Whiplash also will show itself here in all the region as well.
Yeah.
And that it will be great danger. Now in UK, they won't try to really introduce law to stop whiplash because they cannot afford.
Yeah. It's not possible anymore.
No. You say, I cannot look like this. You cannot prove it.
Yeah.
But he says, she says, and they get a compensation.
Yeah.
It is the market, it is more easy to correct itself than other places.
Because it's just started.
That's just started. Also, although judges and courts are always in favor of
the victim,
the policy holders, still the compensation is not huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. But what about the fraud? Is this a problem for the Turkish market?
Fraud, there is no place you can tell me fraud is not there. According to that international study in UK, in US, and in Germany, 20 to 30, this is very important, 20 to 30% of people believe fraud is normal. Can you imagine?
Yeah, because it's not against other people, it's against a company that has money or it's rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is no country you can say fraud is not there. If you want to ask me a question to say, is it more or less? I think probably I will say less than other places in Turkey. Maybe in many other countries is much more than Turkey. At the moment, hard fraud is very rare in Turkey. For hard fraud, you need more sophisticated people to do it. I'm going tomorrow to give one example. One lord done that.
Yeah?
Yeah. He claimed £4.5 million. If I can, this is a new picture I have. If I can put it, I don't know whether.
Yeah, you should give the new presentation.
Paper. If I give paper, we can include it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I wish I could brought it with me, but tomorrow I will come. You will do it?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Anything else?
Yeah. And another question is related to the fact that the reinsurance in Romania, for instance, it's a huge problem, the fact that the insurance companies are not buying enough reinsurance. What is the situation in Turkey and how do you see this from a reinsurance perspective?
Reinsurance in what? In general?
Yeah.
On the contrary, Turkey buying too much reinsurance.
Yeah?
Too much. It is so much that for mimicry, Turkey is #1 country. buying a cat cover.
Yeah, okay.
I'm fighting for that. Although I'm a broker, I say you are buying too much. But all the modeling companies, they are forcing them to buy that much. 2 weeks ago, I was in Ankara visited the Ministry of Finance, and I told them, I said, 250 years too much.
Yeah.
Don't ask 250 years. Because we are paying too much money, we are getting too much cover, and there's no market. Only 2 programs in Turkey now, it is exceeded 2 billion. Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, it is, no, 3.5 billion. 2 programs only, 3.5 billion euro.
Oh, huge.
2 programs only.
Yeah, huge.
And if you add all other companies, it is around excess of loss, it is 12 billion euro we buy.
Yeah.
And proportional on top of that, again, a lot of. So it's quite a hefty reinsurance market is buying.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.